Hi guys. Okay, so I think we're good to go. We're good to go. All right. So roadmap to how you can get over 10,000 views on your Christian content. That's what we're here to talk about, guys. I believe if you are watching this, let me check my be sure my mic is on. So I believe if you are watching this, you are a Christian and you are passionate about your craft, you are a Christian creative and you want to expand your audience, you want more people to see what you have to offer. So I'd say welcome to you and let's get started. Like with everything, we're Christians here, so we must start with prayer, we must bring God into what we're doing. So let's just say short prayer. Dear God, thank you for life. Thank you for this idea. Thank you for this community. Thank you for health. We ask, oh God, that you forgive us in any way we have sinned, and that you guide us even as we go about this journey, as we start this community. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right. So let's go. First things first. The first things we need to establish about this community. Yeah. I'm going to be breaking down a lot. And if you haven't watched my previous video, please go and watch it because there were some things I put in there. I might not be able to go into details here. And those things are meant to actually help you. All right. They're meant to help you in this journey that we're about to start. So if you don't have that information, you might get lost or confused. So please watch my previous video. I'll put it in the description. Yeah. That's it. If you have any comments, don't worry. As the live stream goes on, I'm definitely going to respond to comments, but I just want to run through everything I have so that it doesn't get delayed, and then I'll respond to comments. So please, if you have any comments, just um, leave your comments in the description. Sorry, leave your comments in the comment section below. All right. I'm a bit distracted here. All right. Okay. So first of all, if you want to be in this community, the first thing you must have in mind is that we're here for serious business. Okay? Um, we're here for serious business. I know a lot of people do all this singing and content and as a hobby and things like that, but I'll tell you the truth. You will probably never find any successful creative, even outside the Christian industry, who was just doing it as a hobby and then they became successful. No, no, no. You might find people who started as a hobby and then they got a good break. But trust me, after that break, they took it seriously. They didn't continue taking it as a hobby anymore. All right? They didn't continue taking it as a hobby. I feel like I've not been looking at the camera since I've been looking away. Oh, look at the camera. Sorry. What you say? Yeah, so after getting that big break, and then why are you waiting? You're not supposed to actually wait for you to get some sort of break before you take it seriously. Because the truth about it is that today there's so much competition that the people that you are trying to so I was at a program yesterday and they were talking about Creator Nexus. I was at a program yesterday and we're talking about how we are not necessarily competing with people outside, right? With secular musicians or people doing secular stuff, right? No. But we must admit to ourselves that there is currently a standard. There is a standard, whether you like it or not, in terms of quality. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you should go and look for the biggest camera and start there, but the quality of what you are doing, the intentionality, the effort at putting out quality work must be there. You might not have the best camera. Not everyone starts with the best of all gadgets and video editing and things like that, right? And the best music studio. Not everyone starts there. But the quality of effort you put into it, it must be top notch. So no, I don't agree that, in fact, and in this community, right, I know there are going to be a lot of people who will take it serious and a lot of people will just let me just show up, let me just that kind of thing, right? The amount of effort, and I'm going to be straight with you, the amount of effort you put into this will clearly determine the kind of results you get. Like, that is the structure. When I said there was a structure to get this result, I wasn't guessing. the structure clearly. When I explain it, you see the amount of effort you put into it will clearly determine the kind of results you get. So please, I cannot emphasize it enough. Take things seriously. Give high quality work. There are a lot of people out there who are actually looking for um, high quality expertise. All right? They're looking for high quality expertise. I hope my camera is not bending. Okay, I think it was bending. Yeah. So there are a lot of people out there who are looking for high quality expertise, and they don't care whether you're a Christian, you're not a Christian. They just want to see that you are doing quality work. Very recently, Nathaniel Bassi did a ministration at the inauguration of Donald Trump, president of US. And then someone's going to come and tell me that he's Christian, it's church, let's just do it. Oh, you think if he was doing his craft anyhow, they would have called him? You need to keep in mind that your audience is not just people in church. In fact, as a Christian creative, your target should be people outside. People who are listening to the likes of Burna Boy, people who are watching content from comedians that don't have any loyalty to church or not church. Right? You need to know that that is so. When you're thinking of your quality, that's what you need to have in mind. That how do I make sure that when that unbeliever sees my content, they don't just scroll away like, oh, is this rubbish? This thing is not, there's no quality here. It's boring. So you need to keep that in mind. All right, I just had to establish that first of all. Okay, now, second thing I'm going to talk about is we'll be working with a principle that is actually biblical, and it's the principle of selfless giving. Selfless giving, yes. You are in this community. For you to actually thrive in this community, I promise you, you must give. If you are thinking you can just come here, oh, I want likes, I want subscribers, follow me. You think where is it going to come from? Do you see me carrying any free likes and free followers and free views to give anybody? You see it in my hand, right? So everyone must come here to give because that's how it's going to work. Selfless giving, not give me, I follow you, you follow me back. And that is actually even dangerous. I've always said it. The idea of follow for follow, sub for sub, I like you like back. It is very dangerous for you on any social media platform because it's not organic. And the algorithm of that platform will know that this is not organic. Trust me. Yeah. I wrote something down here. Yeah. So if everyone holds on and says, okay, I'm coming here, I want to receive first before I do anything. I must get someone must follow me before I follow anybody. Someone must do this before I do anything. Then you realize that all of us are staying in our different circles and nobody is receiving anything, right? There's no benefit to anybody, right? We're all just still like we're not in a community. But when we come in with the mindset of, oh, I'm here to give, and then you pour in all you have, everybody's just pouring in all they have, then we can all benefit from it. All right. So please delete that mindset of I'm here. What am I here to receive? Ask yourself, what am I here to give? I can promise you that the structure of this community is such that your giving is exactly what determines that you receive. And that's biblical. Give and it shall come back to you. All right. Okay. So there's that. Oh, I was about to explain why you should not do like for like, sub for sub. It's so, like I said, when the algorithm notices that the person who is liking your content, maybe they did not even watch it, or maybe the person just likes and moves on, doesn't engage, doesn't do anything, doesn't leave any comments. In fact, algorithms today now know how to pick fake comments that are useless, that are not organic. It will pick it, and you know what it will believe? It will believe that you are being fraudulent, you are being dubious, and so it will derank your page. It will make sure that it doesn't push out your content to new people. It will make sure that it doesn't do anything like that. So please, that selfish mindset of I follow you, you follow me back. And then again, if you follow someone, the person follows you back. This person doesn't care about your content, doesn't care about what you are posting, doesn't like what you are posting. The algorithm is going to push it to this person. They will not do anything. By the time you have 100 people like that, follow for follow, the algorithm is going to believe that your content is bad. That's why 100 people who are following you don't care about it. So the algorithm will stop pushing it to anybody. altogether. Again, bad for your growth. So that selfish mindset is actually bad. Aside what the Bible says, it's bad. All right. Let me be sure my mic is still on. Yes, my mic is on. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I just need to catch up on my notes. Uh, so the structure that we use is based on selfless support, and that works far better than doing like for like or sub for sub. Structured support. That's what we are giving. Structured support that benefits everyone. Okay. And now let me add to that. I've said before, we're here for serious business. There's no room for laziness. There's no room for laziness. If you are just lazy in this community, you realize that everybody is moving forward. You are just there. You are not moving forward. It's like community is not helping you. It's your laziness. So there's no room for laziness. We'll be moving forward and moving fast. Okay. All right. Yes. So like I said in my previous video, I said you should go and watch it. I said you should rebrand your page. Go and watch what I mean by that. Um, be active. All right, make sure your page shows what you are doing. Don't let it be that your last post was 5 months ago or 6 months ago. It shows that you're not serious. Your content, the quality is important, right? I've already said those, but please be active. It is very, very important. Now I tell people something, right? If you are trying to blow, right, you are trying to blow, ask yourself, whatever you are supposed to do to blow, you see, that have two things, right? Either you blow or you don't blow. Now, if you blow, what does that mean? Does it mean you stop doing that thing that made you blow? No, you will continue, right? Again, now, if you don't blow, does it mean you just give up and stop doing everything altogether? No, you continue. So you need to realize that consistency is a crucial part of the mindset that you need to have, that whether this thing works or it doesn't work, this is my craft and I'm going to be consistent. I want to continue doing it, right? Because there are people who have made it and then they stopped, they got lazy, and then they lost that success that they had. So please, consistency is very crucial. I know I'm talking about a lot of things. I'm not going to the meat of the matter, but I promise you I will. I don't think I'll spend so much time. 12 minutes, sorry. Yeah. So consistency is absolutely crucial. I cannot emphasize it enough. All right. Now, I think we can get started with it. Roadmap to your 10K views. Sorry guys, I just need to make sure I'm on track. I'm on track. All right. So the first step that we are going to take, like I've said before, all right, we're going to be doing some strategic partnerships. Very, very strategic partnerships. Okay. Now, I said it in my previous video, the kind of people you should be following, not because you're expecting them to follow you back, but because these are the kind of people who will value your content when they see it. That's the idea. When they value your content, they are far more likely to be true organic followers who will not just follow you, but will do so much more, which I'm going to explain. First of all, I said Christian musicians, you need to be following Christian dancers. You need to be following Christian content creators. You're following the content, these are the people who can use your music. It's obvious. And you're not following them so they can follow you back. If they do, great. But if they don't, that's not, you're following them so they can see what you have to offer, see what you're doing. And then you can easily engage them in collaborations. All right. So the first step of what we're doing is strategic partnerships. So I've said who Christian musicians to follow. Christian dancers, you need to be following Christian brands. They're the kind of people who can ask you to dance for them, so you can sell whatever it is they are selling. You also need to be following Christian content creators. All right, because content creators can use your videos to do anything. They are content creators, so you need to be following them. Christian content creators, you need to be following musicians. All right, so you can use their songs. All right, and remember, everything now is copyright, so just don't go and just carry anybody's song and use anyhow. Follow musicians, you can use their songs, you can collaborate. All right, also follow dancers. Like I've said, you can actually use their videos for anything. Okay. Christian brands, you need to be following Christian content creators and Christian dancers. All right. Christian branch. You need to be following Christian content creators and Christian dancers. Now, how do we know who is who is a creator, who is this, who is that? In the comment section below right now. I said it in my last video. Right now, introduce yourself. For me, it's my Instagram handle at Dr. Max. I am a Christian singer. So put your own. My TikTok handle at blah blah blah. I am a Christian this. Put it there. Introduce yourself so that when people need to start having these collaborations, they know what they're supposed to look out for. They know how to identify you, that you are the person that they're looking for. They are looking for a Christian dancer. They can see there. My TikTok handle is blah blah blah. I am a Christian whatever. Right? So they can identify you as the kind of people they need to follow, because that's where we will start. That's the first step. So please leave a comment and introduce yourself for heaven's sake. All right? Okay. The second step. All right, now we are getting to the meat of the matter. Right now, we're getting to the meat of the matter. We've done the first step. This is the meat. Do you know that for you to reach 10,000 people, for your content to reach 10,000 people, all you need is for 10 people who have 1,000 followers each to repost your content? Do you realize that? All you need is for 10 people who have 1,000 followers each to repost your content. Because 10 times 1,000 is what? 10,000. Very easy. Now, by my last count, we had already 100 people in this community. 100 people in this community. But the question to you is, why should they repost your content? You see why I said that there are certain people that you should follow. So you can see that everything I'm giving, there's a structure, there's a reason. Why should they repost your content? If they don't know you, you did not introduce yourself, they don't know what you are doing, they don't know if you're a Christian singer, whatever, nothing like that. So why would they should just repost your content like that? No. That's where our step one has come in. Right? Now, they know you. The question is, what are they now going to repost? How is this repost that they want to give you? How is it going to help them? That's the next step we are going to discuss. All right? I want to introduce to you what I call the Gold Spotlight Challenge. All right? The Gold Spotlight Challenge. Now, the Gold Spotlight Challenge is such that we will highlight a few people who want to be spotlighters, and then we'll have some challengers. Let me explain. Please pay attention. Avoid all distractions at this point and pay attention. Now, the Gold Spotlight Challenge works like this. Someone who wants to be a spotlighter will reach out to me. Now, when you reach out to me that you want to be a spotlighter, what that means is you are ready to give to the community, right? Not money, ready to give to the community your craft, your art, your niche, what it is that you do, and you want to do it for community members. Work with me here. So it means that if you are a Christian dancer, for example, what you're saying is you want to create dance videos or dance content for at least 10 members of this community. That's a spotlighter. Now, when you come and meet me about that, you say, I want to be a spotlighter. I'm going to bring you on this channel. I'm going to bring your post, your social media handle. I'm going to bring your social media handle. I'm going to post it on this channel, and everyone will go and check out your page, check out your content. Now, people who like what you do and who need your craft, all right, they are now the challengers. They will now reach out to me and say, oh, I'm interested in this person. I want this person to do something for my page. I want this person to do something for me, something that supports. So let's say you are a dancer, right? The spotlighter is a dancer. A musician can see the page that has been projected on this channel, right, during one of my live streams, and then the musician can reach out and say, oh, I saw this dancer's page. I would like this dancer to do a dance video for my new song, right? And so we have the challenger. And so what we would usually have is there are 10 challengers and one spotlighter. So once you have your 10 challengers set, your spotlight challenge begins. Now, this is the way it will work. You will create content for each and every single of these 10 challengers, and then at the end, you will get the reward. But already, please note that while you are creating content for each of these challengers, they must repost. In fact, you will do a collaboration post with them. So if it's on Instagram, for example, when you finish creating the video, you will reach out to them and then you would combine with them to post. I hope there's no much background noise because where I am is actually very, very noisy. I'm hoping that my microphone is canceling it out. I'm really hoping my microphone is canceling out. There's a lot of crazy noise around me. Okay? So each and every one of them will do a collaboration post with you or repost whatever you have created for them. So you can see that, let's say you have maybe 200 followers, right? Now, you do content for each of these people and they have 1,000 followers each and they repost this content that you are doing for them. How many people has your content reached now? 10,000. But that's not where it stops. That's not where it stops. All right. Now, when you are done creating this content for all these 10 people, the community will now reward you. You will now give us your own content, something that you want to be pushed out. You can create a video from scratch. It can be a song you're about to release, whatever it is, right? We will put it on this community, and as a reward to you for giving to the community, every community member, as long as they love what you do, again, it's not compulsory, it's not like for like, it's not so. Every community member will go and check out your page, and as long as they like that thing that you have created, all right, that post that you want us to promote, as a community, we will push it. So we're going to be posting you on our stories, we'll be sharing your content, we'll be reposting, we'll be doing everything as a community. Now imagine a community of over 100 people probably having 1,000 followers each reposting this your content. You are reaching 100,000 people. Easy. That's your content will reach 100,000 people, added to the previous 10,000 you got while doing the challenges for those 10 challengers, right? You can see now that's not where it stops. That's not where it stops. Now, because there is so much push of this your content, there is no algorithm that will not notice it. Every algorithm will notice that 50 people, 70 people have shared this content. The algorithm will now join in pushing. Right? The algorithm will now join in pushing. Now, when the algorithm joins in pushing, what you start to have is what? A trend. Something that can go viral. Now, when you do this over and over again on your page, at some point, the algorithm does not need us to even push it. Once you do something, the algorithm will push it. And guess what? Because everyone on this channel, right, is a Christian creative, all the people they are pushing your content to, they are Christian creatives, or rather, they are Christians. And so the algorithm is now looking for Christians to also push your content to. It makes the work so easy for the algorithm. Whether it's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, now they know that it is Christians who always check your content. Very easy. The whatever platform it is will start pushing to Christians, and it makes it so easy for you to grow. Now, guess what? As a community member, you might be wondering, why should I bother going to repost? Why should I bother going to follow? See, again, right? When someone is being pushed by the community, I beg you, for your own good, join in that push. Because when the algorithm senses that everybody is pushing this thing, this person's post to go viral, it is only the pages that push this content that will also enjoy from that virality. Please don't miss out on it. If the community says we are joining together to push someone, repost that person on your page. Repost it. When the algorithm is pushing this person, the algorithm will come to your page, realize that you also have this person's content on your page and push it too. which means that your page will also get attention. So please, whenever I come and I say, oh, it's time for us to reward someone who has completed a spotlight challenge, community, man up, let's push this person's content. Please don't sleep on a bicycle. Don't sleep on a bicycle. If you don't repost and join when the virality is coming, when the algorithm is now pushing that person's content, there will be nothing on your page for the algorithm to push. So that is the system that we will be running. Spotlighters and challengers. So if you want to be a spotlighter, please send me a DM. There is a link in the description below. Just send me a DM. Wait till the end of this because I'm not done. Before you start rushing, I'm not done. Right? So there's a link there. You just send me a DM. You want to be a spotlighter, and then I'll check your page. And then when I put the spotlighters on, any challenger, anyone who sees what they are doing, if you're a Christian brand, you want them to do a free video to advertise your whatever it is that you are selling, you now reach out to me that, oh, I want to be a challenger and I'm challenging this person, right? It's as simple as that. All right, so that's one aspect. So like I've already told you the kind of people you should look out for depending on what your niche is, what your craft is. Okay. Let me see. Is there anything I am missing? So I will be doing this. Sorry. Right. So I will be doing this every week. I'll be coming on this live stream every week. So when I say subscribe to this channel, I'm not saying it for fun. You don't subscribe, that one that will carry that. And when you subscribe, turn on your notifications. Sometimes issues of life might make you forget. Turn on your notifications so that YouTube will remind you that, bros, it's time for that live stream. Go and join and see how you can help yourself. All right. So turn on your notifications when you subscribe. It's crucial. Okay. So that's one. Number two is this. Nobody has reached out to me. I said I wanted to promote someone's content for free to 50,000 people. I want to promote your content for free. As long as you're a Christian brand, I want to promote it for free to 50,000 people. And up till now, nobody has reached me. Nobody has contacted me. I'm surprised though. I thought people would jump on this. Well, it's still open. If you are interested, get 3 Christian creatives to join the community. And those 3 Christian creatives, they need to send me their YouTube name, your YouTube name, so I know that they are from you. They need to subscribe to the channel and join the WhatsApp group. And then they need to tell me what is their niche, what is their craft, what do they have to offer the community. And once I have 3 people from you, all right, you are in. And then we'll select the person who wins it. I'm thinking of doing this every month, actually. I want to push someone's content to 50,000 people per month. Okay, so if you're interested, again, the link to DM me is down in the description below. It's up to you. Okay. So I think I've really run through the bulk of what I have in mind. All right. I just spoke about the free sponsored promo to 50K people. And so I just want to wrap this up by pointing out the action points. It's in case everything I've said has been overwhelming, right? Action point, things that you need to take action from right now, right? What do you need to do? Straightforward. Number 1, by now I expect you have dropped a comment saying, introducing yourself to the community. My TikTok handle, my Instagram handle, my Facebook handle, blah 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 is blah 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 blah. I am a Christian, blah blah blah. Right? I believe you have. If you have not done that by now, I really don't know. I don't know. Right? That's action point 1. Introduce yourself to the community. Right? And by the way, please note that you don't need to wait for any spotlight challenge. If you see someone you would like to collaborate with, you can send them a cold message. Send them a DM. I like what you do. Please, I checked through the comment section and I saw that you're a Christian dancer. I'm a musician and I would love to see if you could do a song for me. You can reach out to them. Sorry, I'm a musician and I would love to see if you can do a dance for me, for my song. All right? Feel free. Right? That's part of the reason why I want you to introduce yourself in the comment section. Let's know. Let people know, and people who need you, let them find you and help your career. Okay. So that's the first action point. 2, follow strategically, right? Now that you have left, you have introduced yourself, look through the comment section, look for the kind of people that you are supposed to be following. I've already explained that. I think I'll put it in the description too, so that you know. If you're a Christian musician, who should you be following? If you're a Christian dancer, who should you be following? If you're a Christian content creator, who should you be following? You should be a Christian brand, same thing. All right, so you look through and then you start taking action, start checking their pages, look at the quality, know the kind of person you would like to work with, so that when they come on the spotlight challenge, it's easier for you to know that I want to, this person is on the spotlight, I want to be a challenger, I want them to do something for me, right? And this, not everything we're talking about is free. Oh, it's free. Nobody's charging you for anything. So that's step 2, action points, strategic following and partnerships. Step 3, action point is, if the idea of being a spotlighter appeals to you, you can see that the spotlighter is probably the one that's likely to get everything. Spotlighter gets the 10K views, they get the 100K at least minimum, right? When the whole community pushes you, and then the spotlighter is the one that when the algorithm decides to push, it is your content that the algorithm is still going to push. So if you want to be a spotlighter, you think you can take up that challenge of creating content for 10 people to start. And I hope you understand that thing. I really hope I explained it well. If you did not, please leave a comment below, and I'll try to explain it better, or I'll explain it better to you. All right. So if you want to be a spotlighter, please send me a DM. All right. I will put you on this channel, and then challengers who want you to do something for their page, in return for which they will now do a collaboration post with you, where their viewers and their followers also get to see this content and your craft. If you're interested in that, please let me know. I've explained it well already, so just try. You might, maybe at the end of this, you can always go back to that place where I explained the spotlighters and challengers. All right, if you're not clear on that, so please reach out to me if you want to be a spotlighter. Of course, it's until I post the spotlighters. When I post the spotlighters, then the challengers can now start reaching out to me that, oh, I saw this person you posted, I want to be a challenger, I want this person to create content for me, and I will in turn repost whatever this person creates for me, so that we can share our audience together. All right, so challengers, nothing for you for now. And then, of course, the last action point, start inviting people to join the Christian community. Listen, one of our strongest strengths will be our numbers. Imagine 200 people reposting your content. Come on. Currently, we have over 100 in the community, right? But imagine 200 people reposting your content, the power of that. Now imagine 500, imagine 1,000 reposting your content, sharing it. I mean, I don't know. It's busting my mind. So I'm trying my best to let you see that vision. But we need to grow the community, and that's why I added the incentive that from people who bring at least 3 Christian creatives, I'm going to select one person who I will reward at random. All right, it's like a raffle. At random, I'll reward this person by pushing their Christian content to 50,000 people, just as a reward to encourage us to bring people into the community. So if nothing else appeals to you, at least do this one. Find 3 Christian creatives that you know and tell them about this channel. Let them check out any of the videos. Let them join the WhatsApp group. Everything is right there to teach them, and they will thank you for it. Trust me. Okay. So I think all of that said, I think I'm really done with everything I had in mind so far. I've just told you the action points, things that you need to do. Leave your comments, strategic partnerships, strategic following, become a spotlighter, send me a DM, start inviting people. You should be able to do at least one of these right now. All right, start taking action. I really hope this has been helpful. Please, if you have questions, just leave them in the comment section below. All right, I'll answer them. I'll answer them. All right, even yeah, just leave your questions. I'll answer everybody. Okay. So I hope to see you at my next live stream, but I hope to hear from you before then. All right. Take care. Have a lovely week, guys. Shalom.